All right, and we're live and in progress here with Alex Chou bowling against Mark Gallagher, and hopefully we're showing up on the page. If not, I'm just going to stream to my homepage for right now. Oh, there we go. We're on. Good. All right, we're good. So, sorry for those who might be watching right now or join us. We're starting in progress here with Alex Chou and Mark Gallagher bowling. They're a few boxes into the first game. We started streaming on time, but for some reason it didn't post to the page. And so we just started it again, and we already have some viewers, so that's good. So welcome. This is Dan Castle with Dave Peterson. And Dave, tell us what Alex has.
Yes, so we're still in the first half of the first string. Alex, the home bowler, 19 through 2, and he's working on his third ball here in the third frame. I'll tell you about Mark in a second. That's an 8. 27 through 3 for Alex. We're a little bit late, but we did not miss any marks or no fireworks, so maybe the guys were holding off on the spares and strikes until we actually made a connection. Mark is good pinning, 47 through 5, so Alex chasing that to start, and he's off to the left.
And Mark started his first two boxes. It was beautiful 1-3 pocket hits that both resulted in splits. The first was a 5-7, the second was a 4-7-10, so no marks there. And Alex starts out on a 2-pin. He's got the 4 horsemen plus the 5 and 9, and off to the right, and that's a sidewards diamond. Good morning, Benjamin. Nice to see you. Hopefully you can hear us okay. Probably hear Dave better than me. He's closer to the mic.
And that'll be an 8 for Alex. Gives him 35 through 4. Once again, his challenger today, Mark Gallagher, 47 through his first 5. So Alex will need a mark to perhaps take the lead at the halfway point of string 1.
A nice smooth delivery by Alex, but hits a 3-pin, leaves the 1-4-7-9. There's some wood over there, and I think this is a precision shot, but I think if he plays the inside of the 1-4, he's got a shot at this. Let's see. That's where he's going.
Right at it. Bang.
Hits it. First spare of the match goes to Alex Chou. He draws first blood, and we close the first half of our first of 5 strings with 47 for our visiting bowler Mark Gallagher, who's coming up in lane 22, and 45 plus a ball for Alex Chou. Gallagher coming up to start the second half of game 1, and that's a powerful ball. We were seeing 35 miles an hour in the other one, and that's 37 at the pins, and he's left with a 1-3-8. And goes wide to the left of everything. So another open box. Hey, Casey McCool. All right, we're underway now. We had some glitches here. I have no idea why. Oh, that should have been a spare for him. He wiggled that one.
Yeah, that was his third ball, though. So
was
it'll be
it?
a 9
Okay.
box, but it should have been a 10. So.
Oh, that's right. He missed everything on the second one, so it went out of my mind. When there were no pins down, it disappeared.
Are we on ACST page?
We are. We are on the ACST page. That's what I'm looking at right here. I'm actually looking at the Facebook page. I'll look at the producer page, and that's a better view. And I see it on my phone, too. So.
All right. Maybe I've been blocked. I don't know.
See
I'll check again.
Benjamin Witz, Casey McCool.
Oh, hey, Ben. Out in Wisconsin.
Daryl Goodwin, Micah Imperato.
Hey, Micah.
Looking over our shoulder.
Yes, yeah.
Great producer and commentator. And Mark with an 8 box.
A little bit of a slow start here for Mark. No marks, no pun intended, through 7. 64 through 7 for Mark.
You know, I wouldn't have caught that. So, still looking for his first mark. He's throwing a great ball. That one went wide to the left and leaves 2 rows. Cheese and beer. I've spent my time in Milwaukee and Madison. Okay, still open.
Yep, off to the left, leaving 3.
Mike Izzo's on.
Hello, Michael. Dave Peterson here. That was Dan Castle, of course.
And a 9 box for Mark Gallagher. Still open through 8, 73 through 8. The pinning's pretty decent. He still needs that mark. So we got a little chat party going on here, which is what we like to see. Watch some bowling, have a cup of coffee or whatever beverage your choice is for a Sunday morning. And Mark Gallagher starts off box 9 with a 2-pin hit and 5 pins down. Oh, well, that's cool, Benjamin. I've actually spent a lot more time in Minneapolis, mostly for business. Love that town. Lots of pretty blonde women.
Mark just off to the right there. Next best thing to getting it is getting all but one. Leaving just the head pin. One more crack at a mark. That's a 9, 82 through 9.
No, he got it. It's an 83.
Oh, 83.
Yep, 83 through 9. So, no marks, but his pinning is pretty decent here. I say if he can get over, a 90 or better with no marks, that's not a bad string, but we don't care about marks at the end of the day. We just care about what the final score is. So, Irish coffee sounds good. I'm finishing up my homemade iced coffee right now. Nick Blundo, and Mark will be open for 10. And after the spare attempt, he's left with the 1, 2, 6, 10. And with a 9 box, Mark Gallagher closes game 1 with a 92, a no mark 92, which is respectable, but not what he wanted.
May have lost track of splits here or head pin hits.
Well, the only splits that registered on the machine were in box 1 and 2, so I think you're good. All right, Alex Chou coming up. He's on a fill to finish out box 5. His first ball will do that, and he hits the head pin. And 7 on it, maybe 8. Is that going to go? Nope, 7 fill and a split. So 2, 6, 10 split. Wood behind the 2 that could make things interesting. See if you can make that work for him.
Oh, playing the wood. Oh, he sends it across. Heck of a try.
Right idea. And so he closed the first half at 52. He's up 5 pins and completed boxes now. And will not need a mark to win this one.
He only needs 40 to tie, 41. He's got 8 already.
And that's a 9 box. Alex Chou is at 61 through 6, still up 5. And just a reminder for everybody, I know everybody that I've seen showing knows this, but this is a 5-string match. Scratch, no handicap. Bowlers will bowl 5 boxes at a time, alternating lanes. Alex Chou with a strike, no doubter. 1-3 pocket, drop 10, first strike of the match. Alex has come to compete today.
Alex has bowled 3 matches so far against Sean Pine, Zach Corbett, and Pete Richatelli. He's looking for a big game to increase his winning percentage here. Off to a tough start, but still very early in the season. 6 and 36.
Looking for a double. He's on the head pin, drops 7, leaves the 6, 7, 10 split. And as I was saying, this is the first of 5 games. The bowlers will get 2 points awarded toward their playoff standings for winning a string and 4 points for having the highest total score at the end of 5. Alex going for his second fill ball on the split. And he gets it.
Across.
Beautiful, beautiful. So, Benjamin, when I used to travel to Minneapolis frequently for business, I'm trying to remember. Maybe I'm mixing it up with St. Louis. But I love that town. The tunnels, the skywalks. What a great place Minneapolis is. 8 in the fill, 99. He's won the string. And he's pouring on with... Now he's got the 2-4. I think the 4 is off spot, or is it the 2?
Not sure, but if he hits the 2 here... Nope.
Swing and a miss.
Alex made the playoffs last year in the B conference. Stepping up to A. Same as Mark Gallagher, actually.
9 box, 108. This is the Alex we're used to seeing. He did have a slow start this year, but watch him. He's a formidable competitor. And he's in the A division this year. He's got some tough opponents coming up. Box 10, game 1. Off the head pin. And I don't know what to call that other than a cluster of 5 in the middle. Fair enough?
Yeah, they're all in a bunch, and this is one we know can go. Usually need to hit it kind of heavy.
Like that?
Kind of like that. Yeah. Thank you, Alex.
Perfect.
Right on cue.
Demonstrated what we were hypothesizing about, and puts up a spare in the 10th for a 118 and a ball. He's going to take advantage early on. Very smooth bowler. It's always fun to watch. 3, nice and smooth, perfect form. And 4 and a fill, so a 122 string to start for Alex Chou, and that's 2 points for Alex. And we have Eric Bromberg and Glenn Gill have joined us, so glad to see you guys here. Getting some viewership. So we're waiting on 22 to reset, but it doesn't really matter because we're going back to 21. Mark's coming up. Starting with an early, being behind early, and going to try to play catch up here. That was a great victory for Alex, a good confidence booster.
Yeah, absolutely. I was checking to see if that was his best string of the year, but in the meantime, Mark Gallagher is stepping up. This is his third match of the season.
Oh, there it goes. Come on. Strike for Gallagher to start the 8-pin. Took its time, but it went down. It was a powerful hit, but took a bit for that 8 to go down. He put it through 36 miles an hour on that ball at the pins, at about 3 or 4 at the hand, according to Bob Lee's radar gun. On the fill, on a 2-pin, puts down 4 to start, but has a big target to shoot at for a big fill.
Mark's first match was against Zach Corbett. He took down Zach 10-4.
Oh, a light hit, 6 in a fill.
Bowling 564. Then against Micah, if he's still out there, of course he'll remember that one. Mark got 2 points. Bowled 506.
And with that 8, Mark Gallagher is at 24 through 2. Good start. He played the second ball on the fill a little aggressively and paid for it, but it was a good try. All right. So we're coming into box 3 of game 2. Gallagher on his first ball. Off on the 6. And you know what I call that, Dave?
I do not.
I call it a spare leave because I get that a lot. I've gotten good at shooting that one. Put it into 1-2 and you can get it more often.
Last time that we said this, it worked. Can you believe that?
Well,
Nostradamus here.
Well, I know that shot because I have been known for using the 6-pin as an alternate head pin. And so I've gotten used to seeing that, and I know that you hit it in a 1-2, it goes a lot of times.
And it's only fair after Alex made that last spare when we were sort of calling how to hit that one, that same deal here with Mark.
That's right. I think they're listening to us to tell them how to shoot it. I don't know. On the fill.
Look, we're not done yet. We are not done yet. We're still not done.
That's right.
Now we're done.
Yes. That was not a head pin hit. That was a 2-pin hit. He was clearly in the 2-4 pocket. And it worked. Strike on spare, 44 through 3 for Gallagher. That extra power he's got really makes a difference sometimes.
Yeah, that 35 mile an hour came into play that time around.
On the fill, he's going to try another backdoor
We're not going to
strike.
do this again, are we? Are we going to do this? Oh no! That would have been the most unlikely of doubles. Yeah, I think Alex is ready to go out the door here if that one had gone.
8 in the
side
fill.
door.
First ball,
Bang!
10. He puts a pin over in the other lane and it bounces back. Okay. Now that was a good show.
That's it for Mark. He was right up. Okay.
74 and a ball. Backdoor strike.
I think that was one head pin hit.
I think you're right.
I'm going to have to watch the replay. Yeah.
That's right. In the last string when he hit the head pin, he got splits. All right, Alex was looking at that and like, okay. This isn't going to be as easy as I thought it might be. All All right, so here comes Alex starting game 2. He has a healthy lead after game 1, but I think that may have eroded. We'll see what he puts on
he's
it.
looking at the scoreboard. He knows. Let's see if he goes with his head pin strategy or
Just off.
but decides to go the mark strategy.
He wasn't far off. He was looking at that 1-3, and he left a clear he left. 1, 2, 4, 7, and 9. He's on
Good
it.
ball. Oh, it almost trips the 9.
All right, nice try. He was a little full on the head pin, but it took out the 4 anyway. Mr. LeBlanc is watching. And a nice 10 for Alex. So 16 to 10 at the first box. So he's definitely got work to do already, but we'll see. Coming into box 2 of 2.
Yeah, good crew here watching on the stream on a Sunday morning. Thanks for tuning in.
He made an adjustment, came in a little too full on the head pin. He's just trying to find that finesse between the 1-3. And that leaves him in split 4, 6. What do we have there? 3,
That's
4,
a
6,
3 and
10.
1.
Yeah, 3 and 1. 3, 4, 6, 10. I got it. Just a little slow. Finesses it again, but doesn't get it. And I'm out of iced coffee already. They need to get an iced coffee machine here. I need a minimum of 2 to 3 of these to get through the day.
You get a long day ahead of you. You're going to Timber after this, right? A doubleheader?
That's right. Oh, nice try by Alex trying to kick that pin over, take the parallel pins out. Didn't work. Doesn't usually, but it was pretty close. 19 through 2. He's down 5. Up against a 20 box now. Viewers are picking up. That's great. Still a little full, but that's not bad. Broke up the split and is left with a 6-10.
Kind of an interesting shot here. Probably want to go at it, but got to be a little bit careful, I think. But
Yeah, that left wood.
nope,
Got it.
not a problem.
Got it. No problem. That's Alex. I really got to get new glasses. All right, so Alex matches a mark with a mark of his own. Mark put 10 on his mark. And Alex with a 1-2 pocket puts 7 on it. That's not terrible. And he's got the 6, 8, 10, and I kind of like the way that wood's lining up here. It might work. Are you going to play that middle wood?
I sure would. Yep. There's another piece I think behind it. So we've got 4 pieces out there.
Caps it and he gets it.
The ball takes down the final pin.
I don't think that's exactly how he meant to do it. He was going to try to sweep it over, but it worked. Look at this.
Wow.
This is why these are driving me nuts. The dog whacked me in the face the other day, and now one side of my glasses is bent out of
I
place.
hate that. I hate that.
I couldn't fix it. So that's why I'm fidgeting. All right, he's on a fill against another 20 box.
Right in on the head pin again.
And there
no
you
doubt.
go.
Wow, what a first half we got going from each bowler.
We got a match going on. Alex sits down with 66 and 2 balls. Gallagher's coming up with 74 and a single ball. So anyone's half, really. Alex could put up a big fill on that and get ahead.
Mark working on a spare. 74 again.
That
Off
power.
the head pin, but nice 7-pin full.
You know, most of us, if we hit the ball that way, that would have been like a half Worcester or maybe, just a couple down. He takes down 7 and closes with an 81.5. Oh, wow. Wow, how did that not go?
Right around the 6-pin.
Yeah, that was a 136. And a 9 box for a 90 through 6 for Gallagher.
30 over par. Hey, Glenn Gill.
And John Ahern says we've got ourselves a Donnybrook. I love it, John.
John will be bowling here tomorrow against Laurie Kenny.
Okay, off to the 3-pin. And I hesitate to say with the way that his pins fall late, but that's a 1-2-7-10. Okay, tough one, but I've seen this made a lot of times. I've made it. You get it in the 1-2 and pick something over. That's what he's doing.
Again, look at
Goodbye.
that.
The head pin bounced over off the wall, went flat, and took out the 10 for a spare in the 7th for Gallagher. He's at 100 in the ball. You're Mr. Peterson today.
That's five marks here in this string. He's going to have to work to get a 6th.
All right, that was a nice head pin hit, and he's got the castle right plus the 7, 2 pieces of wood. I think the shot is put it in between the two of them. That's about what you got here.
Yeah. Let's see if that will work. If we can do it. Tough to do. Just a little to the left.
No, that's a small target. All right, nothing bad about that. 106 through 7, way over par. And that's a 9 for a 115 through 8.
Just as a reminder, Alex had a heck of a first half himself, 66, and he's got 2 balls working on that strike.
They both put up, well, Mark put up 4 marks, Alex 3. And it's pretty close. Gallagher on box 9.
Bang! It was looking like it was a really light hit, but interesting again. Got to go for the wood on the left.
No way around it. That's a split. Head pin split. The 9-10. Wood to the left is the hope. All right, didn't do anything but go into the pit, so that was the shot, but wasn't set up for him. And a 9 box. He's a 124 through 9. This is what I expected to see out of Mark. Tell the truth, this kind of stuff.
If you just tuned in, we're in the 2nd string here in Millis. Alex Chou took the 1st string 122 to 92.
And box 10. It's not a great string, but Alex is set up well. He was on the 3-pin that time, took out 6, leaves a 1-2-8-9. Not a lot of choices on that. I think it's a 1-2, but he gets so much off the wall, we'll see. Everything but the head pin. And that's a 133 game, gang. Nice game by Gallagher. And no smashed watermelons. You get the reference?
No.
The comedian Gallagher who passed away.
Oh, yes. I
remember him with a big hammer smashing watermelons?
I do remember Gallagher.
It's not that obscure. All right, Alex coming up. He's on a strike. He's at 66 plus the first 2 balls of this box. Here we go. Look at that. He's in there nice. Deserved better than that. A 7 in the first ball and a split, head pin split. Came in on a 1-2. He's usually on the 1-3. All right.
Wood from here looks a little deep.
Yeah, I think if it's me, I'm going to try to play it low and just try to get a 9 fill and not worry about the spare, but it might go.
Get some action off the sideboards, though. Oh, going right at the pin.
Oh,
heck of a try.
Okay, that's another way to look at it. But that's the 9 fill, 75 half. So he's only down 6 at the moment. He's got 1 spare to fight against. So.
Yep.
And a 9 box. Alex is at 84 through 6, down 6 pins and complete, and now he's up against a 16. So what's he need to get to 133? He needs 49 pins to tie, 50 to win, so he needs at least a mark in these 4
Probably
boxes.
2 for 50 pins for the string and 4.
Okay, just off. Caleri right. They stopped commenting. So 1, 2, 4, 7, and 9, and Alex just misses a 1.
Yep.
All right, so single pin left for Alex, and so he'll fall behind for the moment. 106 to 94 through 7. 3 more boxes to go, and Alex needs 40 pins to win. So probably 2 out of 4 need a mark.
Ben, hopefully you get out here one of these days. I know you've been thinking about it for a couple of years.
No, it's not that expensive of a flight. Unfortunately, there's no Midwest Express anymore, which was my favorite airline. Alex in the pocket. leaves a check mark left. 2, 4, 5, and 7. You ever fly Midwest Express?
No.
That flew basically to the upper Midwest. All seats were first class. All leather seats, real china, real silverware.
Wow.
They baked chocolate chip cookies on board, and then they came out and massaged you with a hot towel at the end.
Wow. Well,
and that was all coach seats. The whole plane was like that.
I have no idea what first class even is. You know, I'm coach all the way. So
I am
another Big 10 for Alex. Needs 2 marks though.
Yep, he's in a little crunch time here. When I used to fly a lot, just from frequent flyer miles, I usually got upgraded to first class. So that was fun, but that long time ago went away. I've never paid for a first class ticket.
Good time for a strike here if Alex can
Good ball.
do that. But he's going to have a challenging shot here, the 4 horsemen in the post.
2 ways to shoot it. Either put it in a 1-3 or glance it off the head pin. If he doesn't get this, he'll need a strike in the next one. Oh, he got the right half. Yep. Well, Midwest Express went out a few years ago, Benjamin. And yeah, I used to fly in and out of MSP fairly often. Haven't been up there in quite a while. Well, I was up there a couple of years ago for a conference. And the conference was at a hotel attached to the Mall of America. So that was at 113 through 9 for Alex. He needs 21 pins to win. That's double strike territory. And
Still get a tie with the 20 box. He's got the same shot he just had, only on the other side.
all right. Yeah, Benjamin, I'm living by myself too. Well, with 2 dogs and a cat.
Can you believe that? He got the 4 horsemen on each side, but the post did him in.
Great
each
game,
time.
though, still.
Jeez.
You know, he's at 122 like before now. The next ball can put him at 123. And he's there, 123 for Alex Chou. So 133 to 123 in favor of Mark Gallagher, who wins game 2. Benjamin, good point. The Metropolitan Stadium did used to be at the Mall of America, and if you go there sometime, there is up on the wall a seat from the old stadium attached to the wall, inside wall of the Mall of America in Minneapolis. It's a cool place. I don't know if you've ever been there, but that's an amazing place.
Not been there.
It's huge. There's a roller coaster in the middle.
I hear.
Gallagher starts off game 2. It's tied 2-2 in pins. Game 3. I had 2s on my mind. Thank you, Alex.
Alex Chou has a 20-pin lead through the second game, and Mark Gallagher runs down the check mark.
And that was a head pin and a spare.
Right back at it.
All right, on the 3-pin, takes out 6 for the fill, so 16 and 1. He's got the 1-2-4-7, 1-2-4-10. I'm being dyslexic on my pins again. And wood that may help. We'll see. Plays the inside.
Tom runs it across.
Now that was pretty cool because he played the inside. The ball went out of play, but the pins bounced off the left wall, carried all the way to the right wall. That's that speed acting up. So another spare, 2 in a row. Micah, you're right. Massive is better than huge to describe the Mall of America. On the fill, again, side-to-side action takes out 6. He's a little repetitive with these 6 fills. That's 32 through 3, and 1-3-7-8 left. And that one he misses. And that's a 10. He's perfect through 3, 42 through 3. It's got Dave writing furiously here. Box 4, it's 42 through 3. And again off the head pin. I don't know. That wood might, well, it's leaning a little better, but I don't know if it's going to help him. 137.
It's a nice guide right now to get the head pin. But if he hits it full, will that pick up the 7? Nope.
Oh, just a head pin. All right, he'll be opening this box.
That'll be an 8 box, 50 through 4 here. One more box for Mark, and he'll be halfway home. Each bowler has 2 points, so no one will be going home empty-handed.
Well, Mark's lost the head pin a little bit, but the action is giving him big drops. However, though not officially splits, there are all some variation of split, and this is the 138. I don't think he's using house balls today, Micah. Nope, he's not. 36 miles an hour in that last one. And bang, and a 10, a 60 half. Nothing wrong with that. Alex coming up. 122 and 123 for Alex's first games. Incredibly consistent.
He's been due. He's had a couple rough games, matches to start the season, so we knew he was about to explode.
He had a tough one at the end. He was in a playoff rounds, and Mark strike again to start the first.
Hello, Moira out there. I see you.
And he had a tough match against Marcus Mayer.
Oh, goodness gracious, yeah.
Yeah.
It was in Brockton.
Yeah. All right, Alex starts out with a strike to match that spare. See what he can get on it. Looking for a double.
They're wiggling in the back, but they're going to stay.
6 on to start the 2-4, 6-10 split. Head pin split.
So 6 fill on his strike, matches Mark 16 with his own 16.
But he's going to fall behind on this box.
Yeah.
Take 2, and that's an 8 box, 24 through 2. Yeah, the last time I was up there, it was for a 3-day educational meeting, it's pretty close to the airport, if I remember right. It's just basically take a cab or an Uber over to there, and there's a hotel attached. So I didn't have any trouble parking. Alex is on the head pin, leaves the 2-4-7 and the 3 pin. Almost got a spread eagle there, but
it's not half bad though. I like that wood there. Looks like it's might be wired to the 3.
You think he could spin it around, or
yes? Yeah, I think so.
Just go for the 2. That's what he's doing.
Oh, no.
Okay, that didn't make any sense. He took the 2-3 out and the 7, but somehow the 4 just didn't get touched.
So that's 33 for Alex through his first 3. He knows that Mark is open in the 4th and 5th. So
I don't know how that 4 didn't go down. That's a mystery. But box 4.
Yeah, on to the next one. Oh boy.
Well, a punch out, half Worcester, and this looks great when you get the spare.
When you're a couple lanes over, you hear that sound, you pretty much know what it is.
Chunk. Maybe. Too light. He played it like I like to play it.
Well,
Play that inside. But sometimes that happens too.
you hit the object. If it was a single pin, it'd been happy, but this has got some wood here. And boy, oh boy, it worked out in the end, didn't it?
Nice out. That's what he meant to do with the second ball. Benjamin, driving is probably the way to go, but and once you get out of Boston, it's not too bad. But people who aren't used to driving in Boston will find it to be a challenge. There's no way around that. And bookend strikes for Alex Chou. Put one on the first, one on the 5th. No doubters.
Alex has had some no-doubters today for strikes. Yeah.
I mean, driving from Logan now isn't as hard as it used to be. And so, just to go out to Metro West or somewhere like that, Gallagher starts off on a 2-pin and drops 7. So Alex, 53 and a ball, 2 balls, he could catch right up with the fill.
Yeah, it's basically going to call it a
Goodbye.
tie game, and Mark knows that and gets right to work.
Let's put down the 1-3-6 like it was nothing.
Both bowlers wasting no time. The ink isn't even dry, and they're up there on the next box.
You got to pay attention in these matches sometimes. Gallagher in the 1-2 pocket.
He may want to revisit his head pin strategy.
Well, this is interesting. It's a 5-10.
He's got some spin.
That might just go. 8 in the fill, 78 through 6.
I don't know about it. I don't know. We got it!
No
Yes.
problem. Benjamin, if you go to New Hampshire, it's only a short stop to go to Maine. Literally, if you're driving up to Maine, which I do on time and again, you spend maybe half an hour in New Hampshire. 1 in the fill, a lemon drop. Where is Paul Grant?
And when you make a beautiful spare like you just made, to get 1 is so disappointing.
89 through 7, and 6 more down. So open box in this one.
Wood is moving in the back, so Mark waiting for that to stop. That'll be an 8 box. 97 through 8. Love to add at least 1 more strike or spear here in his final 2 boxes.
Well, his first game is definitely looking like an aberration here. Look at that. He had that leave before. 5, 6, 7, 10.
Mark says, how many times am I going to see this?
Well, the only hope, I think, is the wood. Hope it comes off the right wall. Play it right there. He came off the right wall.
Oh, he sent it across.
Spins in the channel, just teasing you like, hey. And now you got the 5, 7, 10.
I was going to say an ugly shot just got uglier.
And he went through the goalpost for a 7 box, 104 through 9. So 1 more box in game 3. Mark's at 104, needs a spare to get to 120 again. Clearing some wood out of the channel.
Mark started with a 92 and then threw a 133, so this game looking like we're right in the middle of those 2.
And Benjamin, I think that the Easy Pass we use in Mass and the rest of New England is compatible, but if it's not, they will just send a bill to your license plate address.
Needs it, just misses by a skosh.
And that's 9 box for a 113 game for Gallagher. And what's the triple?
Be 338.
Good. I knew you could do it quick. That's why I was giving you that. All right, Chou coming up with a 53 and 2 ball half. He needs to get 60 pins from where he's at right this moment to tie 61 to win, and he's on a fill. So the first 2 balls count twice. And first ball in a fill is not a punch out. He put it on the 3, so 7 to start with. 1, 2, 8. Yeah, Benjamin, that's correct. If you go by license plate, they do charge a little bit more. Gets it. Spare on strike for Alex, and that's a 63 half. He takes the lead early, or in the halfway point. So he's a 73 and a ball, and up against us in 11 box in the 7th. So see if he can gain some ground, and then it's all open from there.
Any kind of good fill here, and he's in really good position to win the string.
6
all
in
right.
the fill. 1 pin lead through 6, 79 to 78 in the 6 box. 4 horsemen left. And he gets it. Man, that was nice. He's
been great on the 4 horsemen today. This time he didn't have the post.
Beautifully done. So he's at 89. He is now tied. The next ball will put him in the lead. James Humes, hi.
Hey,
Alex
James.
on the fill. And good news is that's 7 on the fill. Bad news is you left a 5, 7, 10.
As Mark just mentioned, he had the exact same shot. No wood. That was for
That's
a
right.
10.
Wood's usually good.
So at this point, we can pretty much mark down Alex for another 2 points.
Nice try. No spare. He's at 96 through 7. And he's just about there. 7-10 split. And 8 box, 104. He's 1 box ahead. Needs 9 pins to tie, 10 to win in 2 boxes. And here we go into box 9 of game 3. Alex is in the left pocket and gets a nice hit with 8 down. And that puts him 1 pin shy of winning the string with this box and another box to go. So I think you're right. Unless he throws all gutter balls, he's got this one. And that ties it. He didn't get the spare, but the game is tied now. The next pin is a winner for Alex. And that's it. Alex with a 114 through 9. He's got another box to go.
So at this point, whatever he gets will add to his total, which he led by 20 coming into the string, the 3rd string.
So coming up to finish the middle game, Alex Chou in the 10th box with victory in hand. And another Caleri. So 5 pins down.
I think he's made the 4 horsemen 3 straight times. Going for 4.
Getting that back pin can be tough sometimes.
Nope.
You got the back 2.
Talk about consistency for Alex, though.
Yeah.
122 in the first, 123 in the second, and with this,
122. So that's a great triple for Alex. Too. 122, 123, 122.
Yep, 367 in my book.
And 4 points to 2 so far. Game 4 coming up.
You might see a leaf.
So Alex, a 122.92 winner in the first. Mark, 133 to 123 in the second. Alex, 122 to 113 in the third. We're starting the fourth.
Mark put that right in the 1-3 pocket. He's left with a 2-4-7. That was a good ball.
And will this wood cover all 3? That's the question. Well, just off to the left.
And Micah says Alex is very inconsistent. That 123 is shameful.
Very inconsistent.
10 box for Mark Gallagher to start game 4. Well, that's a good question, Benjamin. I don't know any bowling centers that have pinball machines. Maybe Micah does. I know he collects them. All right, box 2, game 4. Mark Gallagher off the head pin and just plucks out the 2. Couldn't do that on purpose if you tried.
My Italian grandmother would say Maronna mia with that one. Maronna mia. I hope that's not an Italian swear.
No, I know
I
one.
don't think so. Ouch.
All right, punches through. Clean up on aisle 21 here. And a 7 box, 17 through 2.
These guys are in the same division, so they'll be facing each other in the springtime, one of the final 3 matches out at Timber.
All right, box 3, Gallagher off the head pin again, but that
Do you
doesn't matter.
believe it?
He had a pin come rolling from the back, taking out the 1-3 very neatly. Well, Micah, 1 is a collection. I don't think if I was married I'd be allowed to have 20 guitars like I do, so. Oh, I need these chairs to move in. Very comfortable today. So Gallagher at 27 plus a 2-ball fill at the 3rd box. Oh, threatening a double.
Well, that's hits the head pin. Oh, he was hoping that 4 would drop.
That is a 4-6-10 split, and look at the wood over by the 4. That's really interesting.
He's thinking about it here.
I would.
I think he's going to the left.
I mean, you ain't want to go for the 2 for the sure thing on the fill, but
Comes across.
that wood didn't
What
do
do you
it.
know?
It wasn't the wood either. It was the pin. Good call.
We've had some really fun shots today.
Spare on strike, 37 through 3, and Gallagher's on another fill. Okay, didn't get that to go, and that's 5 on the fill for 52 through 4. 4 horsemen plus a 7, and a 6 pin that's off spot, but the wood might help. It does, but he didn't hit the head pin, so that did not fall, and he will be open in the 5th. And a 61.5 for Gallagher. Nothing wrong with that. Unless Alex Chou throws a 70-something at you.
And Mark had a nice 60 in the last game for the first half, but Alex bettered that with a 63 and ended up winning the string.
All right, Alex Chou starting game 4. First ball on the head pin.
Pounds the head pin.
Hit full and leaves a 7-10 split. And Wood, I might do something here. So Benjamin, this is something you don't ever see made in 10 pin, but sometimes made in Candlepin. It's a 7-10. I don't know. I mean, you could play the wood to the right and try to bounce it off the wall and back, or you could go to the left and try to spin it. We'll see what he does. Going down there.
Good try.
Just died in a channel, so no spare.
Micah, on behalf of me and the viewers, what's a rooster?
Yeah, I was wondering too. And that's a 10. So even up at 1, but spare strike combination, strike spare combination. Alex, again, just coming in a tad full on the head pin, and that's giving him a 3-4-6 split.
He's got such a smooth delivery.
It really does. 2, 3. Oh, nice
Sends
try.
it across.
Oh, the rooster maybe is when you take out, punch out just a 2 pin or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Spread eagle with a 5 pin. Oh, okay. That's what Micah says it is.
I'd actually rather have the rooster than the spread eagle, though, right?
Yeah. I get it. 19 through 2 for Alex, but he's now up against the 20 box.
Look at that.
Right in there. Oh, my
Boy.
goodness. Nice ball. And the king is standing. That's Benjamin, that's what I call it, is the W shot.
Alex bowls out of a league in Needham, as well as bowling out of here in Millis.
Yep, he bowls here Mondays. And I don't know if he bowls Wednesdays or not, but that's a spare for Alex.
Yeah, he does not bowl on Wednesdays, as far as I know.
So when I was bowling, I bowl in a Monday league here and frequently see Alex bowling in the other Monday league. And 29 through 3 on the fill. Oh boy, hits the 2-pin. Just went by the head pin and took out 4.
His first box here in the 4th string where he didn't hit the head pin. Would have loved to have connected with it on his mark. Take the 4, 33 through 3.
No, nice try. No spare, but good effort. 2 more left. And he's fallen a little behind. Nice try for a 10, but it's a 9, and Alex is at 42. He's down 10 pins and completed, but up against an open box. Box 5, game 4. Dropped that a little to the right and got good action. He left the 1-9. It's always that stripey pin. It's bad luck.
It's interesting that wood just moved up just a little bit. It could come into play.
That could help, yeah. Right there. Right there. Nice shot by Alex. Closes out with the mark, 52 in the ball. And again, he's in a good position to catch up at the half.
Alex is marked in the 5th frame of each string so far.
Look at those pins wobble down there. All right, Gallagher coming up 61 at the half. And here we go, box 6. That looked for the world like a strike ball, but took out 8, leaves the 4-5. And a spare for Gallagher in box 6, 71 and a ball. Is there football on already to this time of day?
Yeah, they're playing one of the games overseas.
Oh, okay.
They've had them the last few weeks, and 9:30 starts.
All right, on the fill, and that's 7. Nice head pin hit, and I think that's conceivably a split.
I'm calling it a split.
It's the machine calls it a split too. You're in agreement.
78 through 6, looking for another one.
Not quite. That was a 3-5-10. And a 9 box, 87 through 7. Okay. Box 8. Mark's going to need a mark to get to 120, which he knows Alex has been consistently hitting. And that's a 7-10 split. Wood in the middle, sometimes that works really well if you get the left side.
I think a red line works.
Didn't get it.
Just pulled it.
It's so steep, it's just a small target. So open in box 8 for Gallagher. And make that a 9 for a 96. Another head pin split. All right, we'll see you, Micah. Now we really have to track head pins and splits. Micah's not watching. So, again, that extra speed came into play really well there. We put it on a 2-4, but carried enough pins over to the side to take out a couple extras. So 5 are still up. And 4 are still up. So 6 box plus whatever he gets here. Oh, nice try, but that's a 7, 103 through 9. If Alex continues consistently in the 122 range, Mark really wants a mark here. And Peter Penny's on. All right, there you go. Nice ball, Mark. On the head pin, drops 9. 10 pin stands alone. Peter Penny, we're in game 4. It's 4-2 in favor of Alex Chou right now. And that's an open box for Mark. He'll be under 120 on this one. Picks it up for a 113 for game 4 for Mark Gallagher. Will that be enough to hold off Alex in game 4? Let's find out. Alex is at 52 and a ball.
4-string total of 451 for Mark. 92, 133, 113, and another 113.
So Alex is on a fill. 9 or better gets him tied. And it's 6, 7, 8. All right, so now it's a nail biter again. He's at 60 through 5. Gallagher's at 61 through 5. Mark,
Needs 54 to take the string, so needs at least one mark. We'd like to take care of that right here.
Oh, it just misses. And Mark had a spare in box 6, so that'll put Alex behind at the moment. But then he's open the rest of the way. Got the 9 for a 69. And needs just one mark to win this one. A 40 would give him 109. So he's got to find a mark here in 4 boxes. 2 would get him his 120s. The first time we've seen this is a Castle Right.
Yeah, there's a name for this shot, I guess. Huh?
Yeah. Castle Right, nice head pin hit. You don't get it without hitting a head pin. And 5, 6, 10. 2 pieces of wood.
Let's see which way he decides to go on this one. It's going left.
Well, that just cleared the wood. So still 3 up there. We'll be open in this box. He'll have to find his mark in one of the next 3. Good 9 box, maybe 10. There it is. That was the shot.
Who knew it would have went on that side?
Yeah, that's the castle coined by Bob Lee. All right, 79 through 7. You know what? If I ever do merchandise, that'll be the thing. I hit the castle. How do you like that?
Okay, it works for me.
7-10 split. Then we need a Peterson merchandise.
Also known as the setback shot in Canada, right?
Yeah, we're working on them.
All right, 7-10 split. A ton of wood.
Oh, come on! Nice try. I think for you, we'd have a piece of merchandise that says it's going, it's going, it's going. There you go.
Going, gone. Two boxes left for Alex to get
88.
Get a mark. He needs at least one.
That's an interesting call, Ben. I'm not much a card player. I have like a mental block against cards. I can't figure them out. I don't know why. Even though I used to play pitch a lot when I was a kid. I just never made sense to me. And so I wouldn't have thought of that. He calls it the banana split, the double pinochle.
Yeah, there's a lot of variations that people can come up with. I know Micah likes the Nixon 2-2, but this is a huge spare shot right here.
Oh, come
just
on.
off to the left.
Now he's put himself down to the last box to win this one. It's a nail biter here.
It's a Donnybrook, as John Ahern says.
There you go. Yeah, I should probably learn how to play cribbage sometime. I was in college. I was big in playing backgammon, and I used to play chess, but I never had people to play against, so I'm way out of practice. I have a really nice backgammon set, but nobody to play with.
So Alex needs 16 to tie, 17 to win string 4.
In there. Almost. All right, his last chance is to pick up this 7-pin alone. He's got wood that I think is going to help. The cap may kill it, but I don't know. I think even the cap is going to work. He just has to keep it out of the channel and hit the pin. No. Okay, that'll go to Mark. Ties it up.
How close can you come? Mark was pacing behind his seat here.
Well, Alex had the opportunities.
Two single pins.
Couldn't capitalize. And no good on that one. So a 9-box, and Alex is at 106. No longer in the 120s every game. 2-2. But I think Alex has a fairly clear edge in total at the moment.
So we got 4-4 right here. Total, we've got Alex at 473. Mark at 451.
Another backdoor strike with Mark. We never know. Oh my goodness, it's going back. Not enough.
By my count, a 22-pin lead for Alex coming in, so definitely not insurmountable.
Waiting for the wood to settle. Okay, it's moving back. It was going to really help. Could still use it, but it's bad form. He goes for the pin, as you should. See the pin, shoot at the pin, and he gets a spare, a 9 spare.
I'm going for the wood on that one. I have no shame.
A spare's a spare. On the fill, Gallagher puts it on the head pin and takes out 7, has a 3-4-6 split. So 17 at 1. And just gets the outside pin, so the 3 and 4 are still up. They sound like they're together, but they're not. Okay, he sends them flying, but it's a 9-box 26 through 2. We say see it, hit it, but sometimes hitting it doesn't work. Way off to the left. 4 horsemen plus the 2-5-9. Double row, I call it.
Spare leave, as we said earlier.
Oh, yeah. Have practice with this one, too. 1-3 pocket. Don't put it in a 1-2. There's got to be a 1-3. And that was just the 2. So now he's got a bunch. In this match, nobody wants a 4-box. And how about a 10? That was the shot for the spare. Hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm tending to set back a little bit from the mic. It's a pretty sensitive mic, so even though I know you can hear the pins and everything, I'm only using one microphone. Oh, head pin hit, and look at this. Spread eagle -2. Minus the 2. So 3 and 2. He almost got that. Good shot.
Wasn't sure if the wood was going to help or hurt.
I thought it was going to hurt, but it didn't take out the 3, the 4, but still it went over there. So 10-box. 46 through 4. Thank you, Benjamin. That's one thing with my setup is that I don't have VU meters or anything here. I'm just working off a simple laptop and a nice professional mic, but I do tend to sit back more often than I should. Buried it in the pocket. Takes 8, but some of us really dislike these 2-pin leaves. They look easy, but they're not always easy. Yeah, Benjamin, I'm using a Marantz omnidirectional microphone. And we just had that on a stand in between Dave and I. And I have a boom. We could use a boom sometime. but it seems to do the job pretty well. Micah likes to use headsets, and I like those. Bob Lee does too.
So Mark's completed his first 5 here in the 5th and final string, 56 through 5. Obviously would love to win the 5th string, but knows that total is still out there.
Oh, light hit in the pocket for Alex. He did catch a head pin. I thought he was going to miss it, but that's a check mark. Very makeable spare. 2, 4, 5, 7. Thanks, Benjamin. That's one of the goals of the broadcasting, is to expand this game in visibility. It's been a challenge the last 20 years or so because a lot of houses have closed basically because of real estate, nothing else. And, young people find other things to do. But there seems to be a resurgence. We like that. And I think the video helps. Alex with an 8 box. Piece of cheese. Mike Nardone is on. The party has started. Alex down 9 pins and completed. He's in here in the pocket. Again, a light. All right, so for hitting the 1-3 pocket, he's rewarded with a 7-8-10. I think getting the 7-8 is relatively easy. Can he get the 10 to go? Maybe. Yep, 7-8, but not the 10.
I'll recap the scores after this box for those folks I see just tuning in.
Yeah, so if you're watching this on tape or don't use tape, if you're watching recording, some of my apparently non sequitur comments are in response to the comments that are coming in. We're having kind of a comment party as we go along. So
first string, Alex, 122 to 92, won the first by 30. Mark Gallagher, a big 133 to 123 in the second. Back and forth match. Alex 122, 113 in the third.
Another pocket shot by Alex.
Mark 113 to 106 in the fourth. Each bowler with wins in 2 games, so 4 points to 4. Alex with a 22-pin lead coming here into the 5th and final string, and a big spare opportunity, and he does not. Oh my goodness!
How does the 10 stay up? Yeah, Benjamin, I've bowled in the King of the Palace in Fitchburg a couple of times. It's fun. It was fun. All right, so Alex is open unexpectedly in that because I thought he hit it about perfect.
Well, Mark, Alex, myself, all of us were had our mouths wide open, aghast.
Mike Nardone is asking where the total is because he wasn't watching us earlier, so now we have to give him the scores.
After 473 for Alex. 451 for Mark, so 22-pin lead for Alex. Mark's chopped into that though through 3, 36 to 27, so he's lopped 9 off of 22, so 13-pin lead in total.
All right, Chou in box 4. He's been all over the head pin this half, and that one's no exception. This time he's got another 2 pins. This 4-7. Stay away from that wood, I think. Cap could hurt. There he goes.
This time, no wood, just go right at it. Bang.
Yeah, he was right at it in the box prior, but the wood just deflected something.
That was a huge spare by Alex. Big fill ball coming up.
No, Ben, you didn't see me bowl at the King of the Palace. I was in the qualifiers, but just missed the last time I was up there. So I didn't get into the ladder. But you might have seen me bowl ACST here. I'm not bowling right now. I'm out for a year or 2.
Another opportunity here for Alex. And he takes advantage.
There you go. Is that 5 head pins? I think it was. But he's at 54 in a ball through 5.
Alex.
No, okay. So Gallagher comes up. He's 56 at the first half of the final string, coming up to close us out. Misses a head pin, leaves the 1-3-6 all in a row.
4 out of 5 for Alex on the head pin. The 5th was not a head pin hit, but
Yeah, Benjamin, thanks for asking. Some spinal and hip injuries. I'll be out for a while. But I'm still in the community. And that's a 9-box for Mark, 65 through 6.
Mark had gotten the total down to 13 pins, but Alex with back-to-back spares in the 4th and 5th, opening it up a little bit.
Yeah, look at that late action. I thought he might get another one. So on a 3-pin, takes out 7, leaves the 1-2-4. Just misses. The ball's coming back.
We're not done yet.
Oh,
Goodbye.
there it goes. And we just had a curling shot.
We just saw that yesterday on a replay. Maddie Kelly and her big string. She threw lots of strikes, but there's one where the ball came across and nicked the pin and knocked it over.
So when we watch the bowling from Moncton, New Brunswick, you will see they have flat gutters in the back, and the balls go back and forth. And up there, they call it a curling shot. And so Mark was a beneficiary of that and puts 8 on the fill. That was big for him.
It sure was. Congratulations, Mike Nardone. I saw part of your Pro League match Friday night. That second string was outstanding, but all in all 3 strings were great. But you were right on target the whole night.
Was that here? Because I didn't
No.
come. I didn't come down.
No, that was at Academy.
9-box, 92 through 8. Yeah, I come down and visit my leagues a lot. Not all the time though. Just making sure they're holding my spot.
Oh. All right, Mark at 92 through 8.
He needs a lot here to have a shot at total.
Really needs both, and then we'll see.
Buries it again. Leaves the 3-6.
But even if you can't take total, the string is right out there for the taking.
6-8 is a gentleman's tie. Oh, come on. He
Goodness
just.
gracious.
That's what happened to Alex.
I got you.
Gets a 10, 102 through 9. Again, needs a mark for 20.
Final box of the day here for Mark Gallagher.
Well, there's a mark.
Boy, he knew he needed something, and
That was solid.
that was something.
And I think it came in on a 1-2 pocket, so he was a Brooklyn side strike, but it happened fast, so I don't count on that in a replay. 112 and 2 balls, so he's got his shot for a 20 or better.
You know he's thinking double right here.
Oh, yeah. Just waiting for the pins to reset. Very focused, he's just looking at the pins. Try to finish out big here. Solid ball, in just off the pocket, but look at this late action. 6 to the first ball, 1-2, 7-10.
Now it's all about the fill.
He's at 118. And 120 exactly. All right, good finish for Gallagher, and not a bad series at all.
571.
All right, Chou is on a fill, and Mark just gave him a challenge.
Of course, Alex has sat on a spare in every string of
Everyone?
this match.
Sure has. So 54 in this ball, and he'll take the lead with anything bigger than 2. And house 7, 8. 8 it is. 62 half. And a spare opportunity with just the 1-3 standing.
He had 4 spares and 1 strike in the 5th boxes. What a way to sit down.
And he knew it as soon as he released it, unless that pin comes back hard, and it's not going to be hard enough.
I don't have the same legacy.
Alex's ball is around 25 miles an hour, which is definitely enough to get a good action, but those guys who can throw 35 are better. Alex with a 9 box, 71 through 6. He's up 6 pins at the moment. He's up against an 18 box, and then there's another 18 box at the end. So he needs 49 pins to tie, which means a mark, 50 to win.
Total looking good for him, though.
Okay, he's got to show us a shot here with the 1, 2, 4, 8, 10 left. This can be made. Okay, miss the head pin. Got to hit the object. He'll be open in this box. Excuse me. And that's a very respectable 9 for 80 through 70. He's fallen behind by 3 pins in completed boxes. 3 to go. Needs 40 pins. 41 to win. That's 2 marks, isn't it? Or all
It's 2
10s
marks.
and a 10.
Yeah.
He's got to have a...
It's still have a tie. Total is going to be his.
They got to get on that head pin. A strike here would make a world of difference. All right, 4 and 2 all together. He's been all over the 4 horsemen today. Not that time. Coming down to it. Could be a 6-8. And a 9 box, Alex is at 89. In the 8th box, Mark was at 92. So now Alex needs 31 pins in 2 boxes to tie. And again on the 2 pin, not a good time to lose a head pin.
Getting some late action, though. A lot of late action.
Oh, there we go.
Super duper lot of late action.
It's a 6-10 again, which gave him grief last time. It's time for him to get even.
Needs this, or it need a double.
Play the wood. Oh, come on, again.
Boy, oh boy.
He snake bit on that. I thought the 6 was a gimme. And that's a 9 for 98 through 9.
Just needs 1 pin for total.
And we're in double strike territory.
For this, yep, for the string.
Nope.
Yes, yes. Alex raises his arms.
That's all he needed to get total.
That was for total.
It'll be 8-6. Alex just closing it out. And he's going to stick with 2 pins for this one.
He wants to make this close. Look at the final score.
And he missed the bunny hole that time and gets some pins. So a 7 box. 105 for Alex Chou to 120 for Mark Gallagher. And let's get a recap here. That was a good match.
Yeah, grand total. Alex takes the total and the 4 points that come with that. 578. Mark Gallagher, valiant effort to try to win total 571. However, Mark does take 3 out of the 5 strings, so he will get 6 points. Alex will get 8 by virtue of winning 2 strings in total. So we have an 8-6 win for Alex Chou over Mark Gallagher, but very even match.
Yeah, that
Obviously, in total, some of the strings, each bowler had their moments, put it that way. But very entertaining morning into early afternoon here for Millis.
Well, thanks for all the comments and fun match. Great bowling with these guys. Both should have some confidence from their performance today. And I will be leaving now and heading down to Abington to do a match at 2 o'clock. So watch this channel.
You've got a doubleheader coming up.
Yep,
if
2
you're
matches.
If you're watching live, so good luck to you. I will
you.
not be joining you for that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, I wish you were, but I can
I'll be
go.
watching.
Good. So we will see y'all. Al Blanchard, welcome, but we're departing right now, so we'll see you at 2. And we will see you on the lanes. Thank you for joining us.